young G, young man hustling, trying to make this money. Trying to make this.
So make you take 'em slow. Jeje, because surely.
Man, hi everybody. My name is Stepney Glory-Emeh. I'm a medical doctor. 28, young G, young man hustling, trying to make this money. Trying to make this. Alright, so life is basically about ups and downs, up and downs, ups and downs. Happy times, sad times, and I can hear you. Yeah, so life is just a combination of everything we've been through and lessons we've learned from it. So it can be lessons you learn personally, it can be lessons everybody else, someone else has learned, and then you just try and pick it up from there. So I have my own story. It's not a personal, well, it's a personal story, but it didn't happen to me, it happened to my dad. It just basically shaped my thinking as regards work and work ethic. So dad was born in a very poor home, illiterate mother. His father died when he was 5 years old. So basically he had to hustle, and his own hustle was just school and work. Work meaning school and farm. And thankfully God blessed him in his sense. So he was very smart. Most of his education was via scholarship. And after his secondary school, was able to get scholarship for a diploma. So he did his diploma in accounting and then got a bank job. So while I was working at the bank, just as a fresh school leaver, I don't really know what he was, but I think it was a clerk. I think so, because it wasn't a cashier. But anyways, so there's one particular story he keeps telling us, or he told us then, doesn't really tell us now anymore, about how while I was at work, just close to when the bank was meant to stop work for the day, because then let's close at 2, someone came to withdraw money, and apparently he had withdrawn money before. And what they used to do before was you get a ledger, you write your name, write how much you want to withdraw, then whoever is at the desk takes the ledger, goes to their inventory, checks everything, and tries to match your name with the name you've written there. So this guy comes. Apparently the name he used to withdraw the last time was the same name, was just different. I think he used his last name first, and now was using his first name. So the person who did the transaction earlier put his file in a different alphabet or whatever. So it was quite difficult for people to get his file, to get his money out. And that says he just came back from lunch break, sees the guy standing there, goes to help him, takes a lot of time, he has to go meet some people, beg them to help this guy withdraw money. Now he doesn't know this guy from Adam, and gives the guy his money. Now the guy tries to tip my dad. My dad says no, that he's just doing his work, he's just helping somebody out. So the guy, being impressed and everything, asked him his name, what he's doing, what he studied in uni. And my dad says no, he hasn't gone to uni, he just did a diploma course. So the guy now asks my dad if he wants to go to uni. Obviously he says yes, and the guy says okay, then he leaves. I think a week later or so, the guy sent his driver with an admission, an admission form for uni in the UK. And my dad, being the breadwinner of the family then, was definitely scared. He didn't fill the form, went back to his mom and his brothers, told them about the whole thing. Everybody was crying that my dad is trying to leave them, for them to suffer, and all that stuff. So a couple of weeks, up to a month later, the guy comes back and asks my dad why he hasn't filled the form yet. And my dad explains everything to him. I think the guy tries to explain to my dad that no, he just wants to help him just because of that singular action. The story is long anyways, but it just the whole thing, and that basically shaped, or helped shape my dad to what he is today. because probably if he didn't go to school, only God knows what would have happened to him. So it just got me thinking that once you've been put in a position to work, whatever the work is, can be a carpenter, can be an engineer, can be a welder, just do it to the best of our abilities. Just see every work as a volunteer type of thing, so that when you're working, you don't work with boundaries, because you don't know where your help will come from. My dad's story is just one of the many. There are lots of people who have gotten big breaks from just doing basic things, or just going above their pay grade, above their job description, just to help others. You never know who you would help. So I guess if everybody, especially in this country, if you apply that to your everyday life, just do what you're supposed to do, and if possible, go above your job description if it's going to help the next person. So that's my own story. Fuck this flies.
Jeez. Yeah, that was too perfect.